So we remain in the 80 kilogram division for our next contest between boxers from Ireland and Spain. And there is 26-year-old Kelyn Cassidy from Waterford. Incredibly talented operator, is the 2023 Irish national champion. His opponent, Gazimagomed Jalidov of Spain. So our 5 scoring judges are from France, the United States of America, Kazakhstan, Germany, and Algeria. Manuel Villarino of Argentina is the referee. We'll take a look at the previous results. By disqualification after Mohamed Umri was thrown out by the referee. A unanimous point decision victory over the man from Estonia in the round of 32. Split decision victory over the man from Germany before a unanimous point decision win over Lura of India in the round of 32 for Kelyn Cassidy. So we're underway then. 2 experienced, talented boxers facing off in this round of 16 contest in the men's 80 kilogram division. They hail from Ireland and Spain respectively. The southpaw boxer wearing red is Kelyn Cassidy from Ireland, from Waterford in Ireland. Box for the Saviour's Crystal Boxing Club in his homeland. 3rd and final attempt to qualify, having been a quarter-final finisher in both the European Games in Krakow last summer and losing in a cracking contest against Nurdbeck Orobay on a 3-2 split at the quarter-final stage in Busto Arsizio. His opponent, wearing blue, operating out of the orthodox stance, also competed in the 2 previous attempts to qualify for the Olympic Games at the European Games and a global qualification event in Busto Arsizio. And that is Gazimagomed Jalidov of Spain. Born in Dagestan, made his professional debut in 2022. Left hand over the top, not too far away from Cassidy, as Jalidov looking for the backhand over the top himself. Right hand to the body, not too far away from Jalidov. Left jab from Jalidov, followed by a nice right uppercut to the body. Landed while Cassidy looking to tie him up on the inside. Quick fire on the resumption from Jalidov. And the orthodox and southpaw boxers getting their legs in a tangle.
Get the feeling, Ron, that this bout could be ended at any point by either man with a big shot.
Nice counter right hand from Jalidov, catching Cassidy as he's looking to land, check right hook, and then a beautiful left cross from Cassidy. Cassidy using the space of the ring effectively, dodging and darting laterally both left and right. Jalidov reaching for a long left in between the southpaw lead right of Cassidy.
Jalidov's doing really well, just working the head and the body and putting his man Cassidy under sustained pressure. Beautiful body shot there.
Whipping in that right hand was Jalidov. That's a takedown move from Jalidov. Cassidy landed a looping shot on the inside with the right hand. Cassidy using Jalidov using his legs effectively. Cassidy aware of that and secures his get back with a 2-shot salvo of his own. Left cross as Cassidy kept the attack going to make it a right, left, and the left cross in between those 2 lead rights did get through. Contest of high skill, this one. The battle for front foot position, absolutely mesmerizing to behold. First round in the book, a very competitive round of boxing between these 2 experienced operators. No seeding in effect, remember. So this is a contest worthy of securing Olympic qualification, and it's Jalidov who has taken it across the board, 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges.
Jalidov just had the better scoring shots there, more accurate punches. I think Cassidy needs to settle down a little bit more, start picking his punches, work behind his jab. Whenever he throws his jab and he gets himself into a good position. Beautiful right hand there from the man in blue. Just see the takedown there as Cassidy tumbles to the floor. So here we go, round 2.
We're going to the second round then. Kelyn Cassidy conceded the first round unanimously after what was a very competitive opening 3 minutes. And now Cassidy using that darting right jab to the body. Jalidov tries to answer with a left hand upstairs. And look at how he's trying to sneak it around the right shoulder in the battle for that front foot position to try and get the foot on the outside of the opponent so you control the lateral ring space in that direction. By definition, if your foot's on the outside, the opponent with his foot on the inside can only move as far as your foot. So you're really confined.
Yeah, you really are, and Jalidov's doing really well as he comes into attack to get his foot into the right position, and that's how you saw Cassidy take a tumble before.
Nice check left hand from Cassidy. Able to change his upper body position and whip it in with a bent arm and high elbow. I think some repairs required to the right foot of Kelyn Cassidy, or the right shoe of Kelyn Cassidy. So the action resumes with a minute gone in the second round. And again, the thinking, the feinting to try and create the openings for these opportunities. Glancing left hand, right hand to the body landed by Jalidov. Reaching for the double southpaw left was Cassidy. I think the second one did land. But then Jalidov reaching for a double right hand to the body of his opponent. Cassidy over the top with the attempted southpaw left cross. And scoring punches at something of a premium. The halfway stage, left cross landed by Cassidy was a sharp shooting success before he's taken down to the canvas for the second time in the contest. Jalidov spoken to about that by the referee, Mr. Manuel Villarino.
I think Cassidy's just struggling to find his range here against his man in blue. He's not had the accuracy that I've seen him box with in usual competition.
Sparring with the lead hands, the southpaw right jab of Cassidy. Jalidov, left hand was a glancing shot, the right hand would follow, just a little inaccurate. Tangle on the inside, referee allowing him to try and work it out. Work their way out of that entanglement. An untidy flailing exchange where neither man landed with any notable success. Jalidov onto the front foot, looking to jab his way out of the corner by moving counterclockwise was Cassidy, now moving clockwise to his left. Good body shots being dug in by Jalidov, nudging left hand landed on the inside by Cassidy.
Cassidy needs to not be stood in front of his opponent. He needs to be moving around. The man in blue seems quite heavy-handed. He needs to be jabbing, moving, 1-2 move.
Left hook landed upstairs, followed by a right hand, which landed on the forearm. A couple of left cross successes for Kelyn Cassidy during the course of that second round. Remember, he conceded the first unanimously. And he's taken the second for only 2 of the judges. And that, well, is not enough, because had he taken it for 3, we would have had parity on 3 of the 5 scorecards. But as things stand, this man leading for judges 1, 3, and 4. That's Jalidov in blue in a good position going into the third and final round, because Matt Cassidy needs a massive final round now to try and overturn the deficit that he faces on 3 of the 5 scorecards.
Jalidov's done really well, just sustaining the pressure there against Cassidy in red. Cassidy, I think, needs to settle his feet a little bit. Still keep the movement. Throwing his punches, never settling for more than maybe 2 shots and then moving again. 2 shots, move again.
Into the third and final round we go. In what has been a really competitive 80-kilogram contest. Kelyn Cassidy conceded the first unanimously, fought his way back into the second, but only took it for 2 of the 5 scoring judges. So Gazimagomed Jalidov of Spain leading 20 points to 18 for 3 of the 5 judges. The other 2 scorecards tied at 19 points apiece, as Cassidy notably holding his feet more now, operating out of center ring, not gliding around a perimeter as he was doing in the first 2 rounds. Knows that he needs a massive final round to overturn the 20 points to 18 deficit that he faces for 3 of the 5 judges. Beautiful left jab from Jalidov, but again, lead legs between the orthodox and southpaw boxer getting in a tangle, and he taking a trip to the canvas. Again, the battle for that front foot position remains as fascinating as anything taking place in this contest. It's currently Cassidy with his foot on the outside, trying to creep his way forwards and find a home for that southpaw left. Right hook, which was led off with by Cassidy, wasn't too far away. They've spent an awful lot of the contest in that type of posture. It's been the tidiest of affairs as Cassidy scores with a good right jab to the body. The whipping overhand left was inaccurate from the Irish boxer wearing red. A good jab to the body of the stabbing variety from Jalidov.
I think Cassidy's just really struggled in this bout to really find his range and just let his punches go.
Good left hand driven into the upper body from Cassidy, landing on the pecs of Jalidov. After his right hand looked to set it up, it was inaccurate. May well have blinded his man, left him open for that left cross to the body. So Jalidov spoken to about keeping his head up. Neither boxer would want to pick up point deduction. Left hand over the top was a scoring shot from Cassidy. Good counter right hand to the head and then dropping it down to the body from Jalidov. Really cute punch picking in a pretty confined space. You can see he's a long limb, broad-shouldered boxer, but he shortened his punch beautifully there. Counter right hand from Jalidov, catching the advancing Cassidy. Drops a shot to the body once again as Cassidy looking to press and find his own success.
Jalidov's doing really well there with the punch picking. This man in red.
Again, bombing away with that backhand off the ropes. Cassidy looking to utilize front foot pressure and aggression, but it's being countered effectively by Jalidov. Counter right hand again on the inside, landed by Jalidov in response to the looping right hook fired by Cassidy. And I think it's the man in blue who has done enough to take that contest. The man just on the edge of the ring, that's the Olympic silver medalist from Sydney, 3-time Olympian for Spain, and took Olympic silver in his final games. That man there in the white t-shirt. And again, Kelyn Cassidy, the body language so instructive. I think he knows that this hasn't been his day. Never stopped competing. Had pockets of success, but this man, the manner in which he was able to shorten his punches and find a home for them, particularly his right hand against the southpaw, was notable indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in ring A, the winner by split decision in the blue corner.
And there is confirmation of a split decision victory. Kelyn Cassidy utterly crestfallen. Silent celebrations of the most respectful order from Gazimagomed Jalidov. He goes through on a 3-2 split. It was a competitive affair between 2 boxers with a high IQ. But it's Jalidov who has been declared a deserved winner in my book. And look at the contrast in emotions. Kelyn Cassidy, all of that work that he and his coaching team and his family will have put in, supporting him to get him to this stage. No denying the man's talent. And to his credit, he took the 4th, but given the distribution of scores going into the 3rd and final round, where he trailed 20 points to 18 for 3 of the 5 judges, Jalidov with enough insurance to get himself over the line, and he goes through to the quarter-final stage at the conclusion of a very competitive affair.
Yeah, Cassidy upped his work rate in the last round, but I think it's something that he should have done from the first round, or even in the second round. I think he just really struggled to find his range against his tricky opponent in blue. Jalidov, the man in blue, just boxed really well, just with the choppy short punches.